Are you a researcher who would like to create a Google Scholar account? So watch this video because we'll learn how to create a Google Scholar account step by step. My name is Dr. Suzanne Shaheen from Al University, and let's start. First, we go to Google homepage and type Google Scholar. Then the link of Google Scholar, click on it. After that, click on My Profile. Of course, I don't have a profile. I will create one now. So click on My Profile. Here we go. We have 3 easy steps. Starting from the profile, then articles, after that settings in order to what? To create a Google Scholar account. So now basically we are in the first step, which is the profile. And pay attention actually to this step because it's very important. Starting from the name, affiliation, and then email, areas of interest, homepage. Okay, the name actually is very essential. What is the name that you will include here? Why? Because Google will use this name in order to search for publications that include the same name. You got my point? So, in case I'm publishing the articles, let's say by the name of Suzanne Shaheen, and here I'm entering my name as Suzanne Marwan, so Google Scholar basically will not know that Suzanne Marwan is the same person as Suzanne Shaheen. You got my point? So you have to make sure that the name that you are including here, it's the same name that appears in your publications. Okay, another question. You may ask me, okay, sometimes I'm publishing using Suzanne Marwan and other times I'm publishing using the name Suzanne Shaheen. So what shall I do? In this case, I will advise you to enter your full name. So Google Scholar will understand that, okay, so whatever publications I find for Suzanne Marwan or Suzanne Marwan Shaheen or Suzanne Shaheen, it's the same person. Okay, so this is one thing. Another thing, the name, if I'm publishing my work in Arabic, let's say, and here I'm entering my name in English, so what will happen? Google Scholar will not understand that these two people are the same person. You got my point? So if you are publishing in Arabic, so you should mention your name in Arabic as well in order to help Google Scholar find your publications. So this is very essential step. Okay, even though if you are mentioning, let's say if I'm publishing in and my name appears as Suzanne Shaheen and it happens that I created the profile as Suzanne Marwan, what will happen? It's not the end of the world. But Google Scholar will try to find Suzanne, publications for Suzanne Marwan. So basically my publication will be one of the publications that will be suggested. So what will be the case that I should search more to find my publications? Or there is another possibility that I enter my publications manually. So in any way, Google Scholar will try its best to help me using the same name that appears on the publications. But if the same failed, I should make more effort in order to find my publications. Let's give it a try. For example, I will here just type Suzanne Shaheen. Let's see what kind of publications will appear. Okay, see, Google Scholar found for me 21 articles having this name that I entered. But if I changed Suzanne Shaheen to Suzanne Marwan, for example, watch with me how many articles will appear. See, it's different categories, different options appeared because I entered different name. You see what is the potential of mentioning the name? So here we have 21 articles, we have one suggested article, and we have more articles under the name I entered. So pay attention to this step and make sure as possible to mention the same name that appears in your publications while creating the Google Scholar account. Okay, another point I want you to pay attention for is the email address. Your email address that should be mentioned here should be for a domain related to Gmail or related to Google. So if I entered the email in Hotmail or Yahoo, what will happen basically? Let's click on next and see what happens. See, it didn't work. The domain should be for a domain related to the Gmail or related to Google. Here, this is the email address for my university and it's linked to Google. That's why it will work. Next. Now we are where we are in the second step, which is the articles. So here what will happen, Google Scholar will try its best to find all the publications that include the profile name that I mentioned. So basically what I have to do, I have to click on the papers. By the way, these are my publications, which I already selected while creating my own profile. So that's why I'm not able to select them. But you, when you will create your account, Google Scholar account for the first time, you will be able to select all the options. Okay, let's, for example, I want to show you how it works. So let's click here. So see, Google Scholar is giving you options. Is this your publication? Is that your publication? And you should see where are your publications and what to do. Click on that, basically. And then we should click here on the arrow. So you should make sure review all the options that Google is suggesting. And when you are done, basically click here. Now we are in the last step, which is the settings. And here you can just leave the default options and click done. Just I want to let you know what are the options here. Apply updated automatically. So this means that Google Scholar will update my profile automatically without doing any effort from my side. So I will leave this option. It's a good option and I will then click done. And that's it. These are the basic steps how we can create Google Scholar account, and I wish that this video was helpful. If you find it helpful, please share it with other researchers in order to spread the good knowledge. Thank you for watching. I see you in next videos. Bye-bye.